TPS, we understand the need to send and receive information to and from your clients quickly and securely. Of course, we have an excellent email system in place, but we've even taken it a step further and implemented a client portal. This means you can literally drag and drop or click to send information to a secure environment that your clients can access right away, and they can get documents and info right back to you the same way. Here in this video, I'll be going over the general info for the client portal. And there are a couple ways to send info to your clients via the client portal. One is through the Print Send Batch section here. You can send anything that can be sent via email here in the Print Send Batch tool directly to your client portal, either to one client or two or a few to a whole batch of clients. For this example, I'll be using the Invoices tab, but really you could do this with AR statements, mass mailing letters, collection letters, really anything here in the Print Send Batch area. You just use the filter here, just like you would any other time you use the Print Send Batch, to filter for the clients you need. I'm going to be sending these documents to CompuLease and only CompuLease, so I'm going to go ahead and here filter just for CompuLease. And I'm going to go ahead and do everything from the beginning of last year to just go till today. And I'll go ahead and click search. And that only brought up 3 invoices. And I'm only doing one client right now, but if this were the end of the month and you wanted to send your invoices to all of your clients that you did this month, or a batch of clients at a time, you can do that here in the Print Send Batch. You just use your filter and bring up how many clients you want to at a time. Now, an important step is to look over here under this column where it says exists. You can see that one of these says no. That means the document was never created, which means when the invoice was being made, the person who made the invoice didn't preview it. So the physical document wasn't created. So we need to create that first before it can be sent, because you'll see here under Actions, in the Portal section, it says Send to Portal if exists. So it can only be sent to the portal if it already exists. So I want to work with all of them, so I'm going to go ahead and click on here to select them all. And then I'm going to go ahead and under Actions choose Create in any case. So even if these other ones already exist, I'm just creating them again. But now you can see that middle one now says yes, so I should be fine. Now if I go to Actions, under Portal, I'm going to choose Send to Portal if exists. And you'll see that action is in progress. And if I come up to my tasks, I can see my send invoices via portal is finished. Now let's go to the client list so I can show you where those files went and also show you the other way to upload files to the client portal. We just need to find CompuLease, click on the 3 dots, and go to client portal. And if I go here under all files, you can see the ones that I just sent. Those 3 invoices are here now. Which brings me though to this section of the client portal, which is our other way of uploading documents to the client portal for our clients. And here on the Library tab is where you can see the files or the folders that you've uploaded for your clients. And you can also drag and drop files directly in here. Or you can click this button here to create a new folder or to file upload. And if you click that, it would just let you choose a file from your computer to upload. Creating a new folder is important because only you as a TPS employee can create folders. Your clients will not be able to create folders in the client portal, at least not the main folders. So if you create a folder called Documentation, like the one I have here, inside of that folder they could then create a folder, so like a subfolder. But you would first have to create the main folders here. If you use the Print Send Batch like I did, the first time you do, it will automatically create folders for you. I didn't create these ones, the ones that say invoices, collection letters, mass mailing letters, statements. Those folders were created automatically by TPS when I sent those invoices over from the Print Send Batch. But let's say that you want to create your own folder. When you go to the plus sign and click New Folder, you'll see these options in front of you. First, you'll have to name it, so maybe you call the folder Payroll Documents. Then you have the option for folder type, which is optional. What are folder types? If you click here, it explains for us that only one type per folder is allowed. If no folder with type is specified, files will be added to the default page without any folder. Invoices, statements, mass mailing letters, collection letters, any of those sent to the portal will all be added to those folders. Basically, if you were creating the invoice, statement, mass mailing, or collection letter folders and didn't use the print send batch tool, you could manually create those folders here by choosing which kind of folder it is. If you didn't choose a folder type for it, like for the example I gave you, if we called it payroll documents, then when you uploaded a document, it would just show up in the files, it wouldn't go to a folder, and you would have to just manually then drag it into a folder or add it to a folder. Folder access level. What is folder access level? Folder access level controls who can see the folder and its contents. When you create roles, you will assign an access level to the role. If the access level of the role is equal to or higher than the folder access level, the user with the role will be able to access the folder and its contents. Role permissions apply only if the role access level is the same or higher than the folder access level. So, as you invite users to the client portal, you'll be assigning them roles. So here is where you decide the folder access level, and depending on what role you assign users, that's what will decide if they have access to this folder. So if the folder is set at a level 1 and the person has a role of level 5, then that means they have access to folders set from level 1 all the way to 5. And then private folder. What is a private folder? Setting the folder as private will hide it from all your portal clients. The only place this folder and its contents can be seen will be in the firm portal on this screen. Users that go through the portal will not see this folder or its contents regardless of permissions they have. So it's things you want to save in this area, but you don't want users to be able to see. They won't see this folder at all. So I'm going to close this and uncheck that. And then of course, once you set that up, you would just save your changes. So as you can see, if I click on invoices, I have the 3 invoices that I uploaded earlier. On the document itself, if I hover over it, I get this magnifying glass. So it kind of gives you that like zoom feature there. You can download the file using that button right there. Or if you click on it, you get that download selected option there. Or you can move it. You can delete the file with this trash can icon here. This is also where you delete anything you accidentally sent to your client's portal. However, keep in mind they'd be able to see anything you sent to their portal immediately after you send the file, because they'll get an email confirmation prompting them to log in to view the files. So there's a chance they might have already seen it. So if you do send something on accident, you want to delete it like quickly. Once it goes into their portal, they'll have access to it until you remove it. And if you have an enterprise account and have configured your signature services with Adobe Sign, you'll be able to sign documents with this button here. Here we also have a refresh button. Here we can edit the folder information. And then with this button here, you can see now you're looking at these files in the icon view. But if we click here, they'll go into list view. And then over here, we have the option to expand this open a little bit, and it gives us more details on the files. As for your other tabs, all files just lays them all out, all of your files that you have for this client without the folders. So it just lays them all out for you in list format, the download option, the trash icon, and the client view history, which gives you the client file access history. If you have a whole bunch of files in here, you can search for specific ones using the search field here. The trash is where deleted files go for 30 days, and then they're permanently deleted. Signatures is again used with an enterprise account and tied in with Adobe Sign, but this is where you'd store your electronic signatures. And then you have access management, which will be covered more in the firm's client portal video. Let's take a look at your client's view of the client portal. If your firm offers the online payment feature to its clients, which is set up over here under integrations, configure, and then if you go down to payments right here, this whole payment section here, then your clients would be able to click to pay invoices directly in the client portal. So that's something important to know before we get into the client view. Alright, so based on what we just did over on TPS, this is what the client would see when they log in. So when the customer logs into their client portal, they'll see all the files you uploaded into the portal, and if you've created folders for them, they'll see those too, like I have here in front of me now. If they double click in here, they'll see those invoices that we just added. You can see that this looks similar to the TPS screen we saw earlier. Here they have the same plus button, refresh. They can change this to list view, just like we could over in TPS. They can search by type, by sent, by received. Right now they're looking at all. Recent will show you recent files. Library will show all your folders and files. So list shows all their files out in list form. You can see they're able to download the files from here if they want to download them to their computer. Using the plus sign, your clients can create new folders to go inside the folders that you've already created for them. They can also upload files for you to see, and when a client uploads a file, a notification will be triggered in TPS. That way the firm is aware that there's a new file to review. And this is only visible for employees with permissions to the portal. They can also drag and drop files into here that will be uploaded from their computer into the portal. Trash, just like in TPS, is where deleted files will go for 30 days before they're permanently deleted. If your firm offers the online payment feature to its clients, they'll be able to click to pay invoices directly in the client portal here under invoices. So they just go here, click on the pay button, and because this is a training demo, you won't see it pop up here, but you would see a payment option like Stripe pop up, and then you just enter your credit card information in there and make the payment through here. And then deposit pretty much works the same way. They could deposit money into their account using a credit card. We'll review how to invite contacts to collaborate in the client portal on the client portal firm video.